Hello Exile. Today I'm gonna introduce you guys my new build idea about the DoomBlast as a BloodMage. Yep. So here, let's go into the build. I have very simple equipment, but which is you can, it depends on the way you go and you throwing act and you doing the campaign. You log in into the maps, you search on trades, wherever you have. The way I'm gonna have like increase the chaos damage. Of course, you're gonna have increased cast speed, and also you need plus some level of the spell skill, which is we are using this spell. So maybe there was like a spell skill or level of chaos spell skill is fine. It's no problems. Okay, but here is just an example for you guys about how the weapon should look like. The rest you can, yeah, it depends on what you collect on the way you growing up and through the act maps, whatever. So now let's get into the deep dive. The next one is about the gem setup. I have my gem setup here. This is my profile here as a mid story. You guys can search on mobalytics.gg and you will see my profile here, my build here, and you see at the very early we're gonna have contagion, which is supported by the decaying heads. It's gonna help you have a little bit damage, and so on. After that you're gonna have the essence rain. So these two combo may help you go through the campaign pretty well. You don't need to have like the essence rain. Of course it's gonna link to the withering touch to get if you got like less damage but you wither the enemy, so you stacking the wither so you got more damage. Yeah, but these two combo is almost help you go through the campaign until you got a strongest skill, which is like a dark efficiency effigy. So the dark effigy is gonna link to acceleration for the faster projectile, which is this one gonna place a totem which is shoot a chaos damage projectile for you to the enemies. It depends on how many enemies there, it will shoot until no enemies. Okay, so it will stay there lasting a second. So a second you're gonna be safe with the one totem. And then the next one, of course, we're aiming to have the hex blast and blasphemy. So these two combo is like the hex blast gonna help you the detonate the curse on the enemies. So if you have two curses on the enemies, it's gonna deal double damage, right? And based on like two curses. So here the hex blast gonna link to the spell cascade, so it's gonna increase the areas, of course, and it also needs the spell echo to cast twice. So imagine you explode 2 times per one cast. Okay, and you also need the current tempo for the faster casting. Yeah, it's similar to PoE 1 as a faster casting. In here spot skill have more cast speed, so the hex splat gonna cast twice, so it's gonna increase the area for 2 maybe 3 casts also. So we have 3 or maybe 4 curses on the ground at one time, and we have the spell echo, so it's gonna spread to before and after, like in front and the back. And also we have blasphemy, which is cause spirits somewhere else, sickness spirits, and the curse as despairs, of course. Because why we have despairs here, because despairs is gonna give you curses enemies minus chaos rest, which is important for the build, right? Is it very important for the build because we're doing chaos damage? Of course, yes. So and then we have the main things of the build, the main idea about the build is about the impediment. So it's gonna trigger the Doom Blast when the curse from supporter's skill expire. So when you hex blast, it's gonna trigger this one. It's gonna trigger the Doom Blast, so the curse expire. Because the curse expire because the hex blast gonna explode the curses. So the Doom Blast, like the impediment gonna trigger the Doom Blast, so all the curse expire, and you got damage. Bam. And so on. You're gonna need hex bloom. So this curse is gonna transfer to all enemies in the ranges of 30 when hex enemies dies. So it's like you cast one curse and curse around you. Bam, 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 bam. It's just my idea, but I can imagine how the way it should look like. Okay, so here is all about the gem setup. You need to focus on step by step at the early, at the mid early with dark effigy, and at the very end wait. At the very end way you got Hexblade and Blasphemy. I am consider here if we can change the Hex Plume to the Clarity in case. But if you guys follow my way like a Blood Mage, you don't need to worry about a mana, because we are Blood Mage, and Blood Mage has this one. So you gonna life cost base equal mana cost, so it doesn't matter, you use life for mana, so you just need a flask, you don't need to everything. And here is the overall of the tree, how it should look like. Sorry for this advertised. I didn't use the didn't have enough currency to use the version without ads. But here, things you have in the tree, you're gonna have increased chaos damage in everywhere. Here, and here, and you got chaos damage, wither, chaos, here. So you got pretty much damage in chaos, so you don't need to worry about you have no damage. And also I have adding here some point is about life. So you're gonna have percent life and recoup, and you're gonna got a bunch of the layer of the recoup, which is gonna give you a survivability. Like here, recoup, you got a bunch of recoup layers. Also you need some cast speed here. You're gonna need some cast speed for skill casting a little bit faster. That's why I have 2 point of the cast speed here also. In here we also have the area of the cast speed, but it's gonna increase the nearby enemies chaos rest, so we don't want it, right? Nobody wants it, so we don't take the cast speed here. But if you feels like you need cast speed, you can go here and you stop right here. You don't take the big one, so the enemies are not gonna increase the chaos rest, which is we don't want it, right? Okay, so in here is important things here, because without the wisp problem you cannot cast 2 curses. So without 2 curses you got less damage. That's the point. So with this one you have 2 curses, and when the curse reaching maximum, so it's gonna explode. So here, and then before you have this one is okay, you have 2 curses, no problems, it's still explosion. Okay, here, and then we're gonna get CI, but in my opinion, if we got gonna sacrifice life, I don't know how it should work with the CI build, but let's see, because here we have maximum life, but in the very that way here we got the Sengutmancy, but let's check if we can use the CI with this node also. If we can use CI with this Blood Mage, it's gonna be pretty nice. But if without CI, it's still okay, no problems. No CI, we just no taking chaos damage. But yeah, we're gonna build some chaos rest after. But the monster is not that so strong with the 100% of chaos rest or something. 75%, my bad. 75% of chaos rest or something to defend them. No, you don't need to. Even you don't have chaos rest, it's still fine to fighting against a monster in the campaign, in the maps at the early. But later on you need to cap rest. Yeah, right. At the later you need to have rest cap it in everywhere. So here, that's the overview of the build. And here I have very small notes for you guys to have exactly the way how it should go. So this build is still in progress, and I'm gonna testing this one into my live stream every day until I reach something, or it's a rest, I don't know, but it's just an idea from me when I'm thinking about PoE 1. And yeah, and also a plus one, the build gonna have the Maven Flask effect here, which is gonna provide you a very strong tanker, and blah blah blah. And also the crit, but I don't know where to go, but so then I decided to choose crit. But we should take in case you don't want to take the crit, you can take this one. So it's gonna increase the effect of the curses, which is also nice. you're gonna minus the enemy resistance also. But here it's just like the planning I'm cooking on, it's gonna be changed, but I will keep you guys update. So don't worry, just follow me in my live stream and I will keep you guys update on the doc also. So thank you for watching, and that's all from my idea about the DoomBlast BloodMage. Hope it's work. Hope it's gonna work. And for me, as another goal achievement in this early access, and for you guys to have one funny thing to play with, like a new build. So thank you for you guys for watching, and hope you guys like the video. If I say something wrong or missing something, please note down in the comment to let me know about that. Thank you, and see you guys in the next video.